So we got the new deck, or the refurb deck. That whole drive line's in good shape to go now. So we can go ahead and put our arm here. We got our new bearings right there. So we'll swing it, do our shaft here with some anti-seize. Slide this side on. There we go. And we'll start a nut on this side, keep it from moving around. And we're going to go ahead and pop the wheel on, because then it'll stay stationary for the most part. Alright, so we got that. Let's pull our assembly up here. I clean that shaft, and then super clean, of course. The super clean aerosol there. I love seeing the foam just ooze up there. Alright. And of course, everything else looks clean. So we'll put that on right here. Slide that, but first, gotta run this up in our area. Let's go ahead and get this in place first. So that goes in right through here. Shim, or bushing. So we got that there. And there we go. So we'll tighten that up. That's kind of like a control arm there on those for the drive. Something doesn't look quite right there, but okay. Yeah, I guess it looks okay. I guess it's good. Just gotta slide it in. A little more anti-seize on the threads there, and then washer and nut. So I'm really kind of surprised how quick this can go back together. There we go. And because I was so surprised, I figured, well, hey, let's share it with you guys because it's kind of cool. So I'm kind of debating whether it might just be easier to coat this with 100% silicone spray. I think that's what we're going to do. We're just going to work it like that. Run it that way, then it'll be more of a... Oh, that's interesting. I think our shaft size is different here. I hope not. Alright, so a couple little inconsistencies, but we finally got it together. So now we can run this on here, start it right up there, stabilize it, and then we can pull this where we need to. Get the spring, pull that thought. Alright, that spring needs to be up here. And thankfully, now as we're here, we can pull that off space-wise, because we need to put our disc down there. Alright, so we got that there. All these bolts are set up good. So, oh, I forget. I think it was this one that was on here. Yep, I think so. So we'll just clean that up a little bit. Goober it up. There we go. Quick brush. Obviously, well, we don't have to, but yeah, this is what I use today. All right, so dab our anti-seize around there. And then we'll place it right there. Make sure the flat's in correctly. Now we need to pour our assembly line forwards here. Back up. One more. There we go. Alright, so now it makes it easier to see that where you're at. Then you got that right here so that you can line up where the squared is. There we go. Alright, that's good. There's that. We'll come back and get that later. We've got the other one that goes up in there. Where he went, I think it's down. Yeah, I think it's that one. What do we have? Another one go here? Oh yeah. So before we do that, we need to kind of prep our cover there and clean it. All right, so we got that blade cover, cleaned up, brushed off, and prepping for paint. I don't remember if I tightened that down. Let's see. I don't think so. Make sure we got that. Oh, wrong one. Just one. Alright. Nice and smooth there, so leave that. Alright, making progress. We got that. Put a couple scratches in it already. It's set. Alright, get all that assembled. Alright, time to put the motor back on. Yeah. So let's go. We're going to switch up some cables and stuff up here. So I think we're ready to go with this here. And let's clean it up here. I try to coat these joints and so forth with silicone spray in between servicing. But anywho, I don't know if we will get this running today, but we're going to be really close. Alright, so actually we could really use the Jackson again. So we can just do one side and then run up the other side. Alright, so know what we do? We anesthetize. Alright. Got our nuts. So that part's basically done. And I'll just spray some silicone right there. Oh. Yep. Oh, that one just fell right off. Get back on there. Alright, there we go. I just remembered I need to put the bolts on in the back, so. Alright, I'm going to do a couple little odds and ends and come back when we're done. Or close to done, or close to the next interesting part. Alright, so it's Monday. Last time we did a video about the Snapper, I had it all back together. I was holding some pretty and shiny, looked like it's brand new. And I just could not figure out how to get the safety cable to work correctly. So I'm thinking about it. I'm sitting Sunday. It's like, oh, what is it? What I was trying to do was I had this safety bar. For whatever reason, I had switched it up. So I was having it so it was pulling up from the bottom instead of pulling down from the top. And that was stretching the cable too far, and so it wouldn't work. So that is literally all it was. So I'm going to hold the camera here. We'll give it the first crank since getting it back together and see what it does. Let's see if it moves. I think it's going to move out pretty quick. Not a little slower than I thought. Switch the handle. There we go. Alright, well, so far it's working out good, so we'll keep you updated if anything else weird pops up. But that was a good experience, being able to, there we go, do all the work on this and get it tweaked out. I need to move the wheel over a little bit more. There we go. I can run it up a little bit higher, and then the new wheel will be right there on the outer edge of the disc. But it feels good with new parts. Like I said, I just need to order that bearing right there and we'll be good to go. But yeah, pretty cheap way to do it. So, and we'll be good for the rest of the year. And now I can decide if I want to buy a brand new one of these, or if I want to buy maybe like a 30-inch Toro, give one of those a try for some of our yards. So anywho, thanks for watching. This has been Snapper Rebuild.